Most people should not be doing planks. You might have heard me say this before, but I am back today with a case study. So if you're new here, my name is Alexis. I'm a Pilates instructor and trainer. I'm also an avid swimmer and cyclist, and I help other endurance athletes get strong from the inside out, from their core, but without wasting time wondering, am I doing this right, or where should I be feeling this? Because core strength stuff is actually a little tricky to do correctly, but once you learn how to find and activate your core, then it's super easy to actually strengthen your core. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So I have this incredible master swim coach who everybody loves. His name is Don, and he is 77 years old. So wait, before you just swipe past this video because you're not 77 years old, one day you will be. So learn from him and listen. Okay, so Don spent most of his active years as an ultra runner and a downhill skier. And he came to me a few months ago and said he wanted to dedicate the next 12 months to building core strength and mobility. And I said, great, let's go. So at our first session, I said, hey, Don, what have you been doing for core strength? And he said, well, my trainer has me doing planks. And I said, great, let's see your plank. And immediately I knew that we needed to do things differently. And this is not that uncommon, because what happens is most trainers don't actually set you up for success when they tell you to do a plank. And they treat it as kind of a basic exercise. But your plank is only as effective as what you bring to it and how you set yourself up. And most trainers just skip this altogether. They don't tell you how to find your core, how to activate it through a mind-body connection. And there you are, holding yourself up with straight arms and just feeling it all the wrong places, like your neck and your wrists, and wondering, am I doing this right? I guess, I don't know. So I'm going to show you how Don set up for his plank, and you're going to see what I focus on to get him in a better position to eventually progress into his plank. So watch this and see what you notice. Okay, so shoulders over the hands, hips over the knees. That's it. Good. So elbows are pointing in the right direction. That's it. Good. Super straight arms. Reach the top of the head forward to elongate the neck. Yep. And then you're going to pull the back of the head up toward the ceiling. If there's a pile of garbage underneath your nose, but chin down a little bit. Yes, there you go. Good. Nice. That's it. So when you reach the head up, and the head becomes kind of like level with the thoracic spine, then you're able to push the ground away without kind of puffing this up, which is good. Yep, so your shoulders are in a much better place. And then just try to get a little bit more lift through here. Just pull the abdominals up. Yeah, there you go, good. So when you do that, you should also be feeling how the front of the body is working a little bit more and participating. Do you feel that? Mm-hmm. Good, perfect. So that's what you want to feel. You want to feel like your abdominals are pulling away from your shirt. Yep, just ever so slightly. Super straight arms, yep. And then now we're going to go ahead and extend one leg back. Let's start with this one. Good. Set the foot down. That's it. Good. You're just going to focus on long leg here. Okay. So make sure that you haven't shifted to the right at all. Good. Keep that abdominal engagement. Push the ground away. Back of the head up toward the ceiling. Tuck the chin. Now you're going to engage your left glute to lift this leg up. That's it. Good. And still that left side of the waist is kind of drawing in. There you go. You're going to hold this. And then just watch out for what's in front of you. See if you can reach that right arm forward. Good. Lots of strength in that left shoulder, left side of the waist. That's it. Nice. And then go ahead and set everything down. So knee down. There you go. And then let's go ahead and switch sides. So focus on setting up your spine first. Yep. That's it. Back of the head up toward the ceiling. Chin down though. That's it. Good. Reach top head forward. Good. Now you can reach that left leg back. Toes down for now. Just find that alignment basically. Good. Pulling the abs away from the front of your shirt, but not getting too puffy here. Good. Now you're going to lift this leg, use your glute. There you go. Not too high. Perfect. And then straighten this elbow, reach your left arm forward. Nice. Good. Yep. Think length more than height. Nice. And then we're going to go ahead and switch. Good. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and switch to the other side. So remember that whole thing about pushing the ground away. You want to assist that push with the abdominal so it's not all in your elbow and your wrist and your shoulder. Good, yep. So go ahead and find that right glute. Sorry, left. That's it. Good. Think length more than height. Nice. Pushing the ground away. Yep. And then go ahead and switch. That's it. Good. Reaching the top of the head forward, back of the head up toward the ceiling. Long back of the neck. Chin down. Yep. Good. And then extend this leg a little bit longer. There you go. And then keep pulling these hairs up toward the ceiling. That's it. Good.
Point my toes on my foot.
Sure. Get fancy. And then go ahead and switch. Let's do one more each side. Good. So the head position is super important because once the head starts to go down, everything kind of falls apart. Not just, I'm not saying that personally, it's just like a matter of fact. It's the top of the chain, right? Good. So straight arms. That's it. Get this leg a little straighter and then shift your hips away from me a tiny bit. There you go. Good. And then back down. Good. One more time. Other side. Good. Back the head up toward the ceiling. There you go. Yep. Nice. Super straight arm. Straight leg. Good. Okay. And then just come off your wrist for a sec. Shake them out. Okay. So now I'm going to have you do a kind of like the long leg. And that's just like so that you can see the difference. So just come onto hands and knees. And don't try particularly hard necessarily, and you don't throw it away because now you know how it should feel. But go ahead and let your head kind of drop a little bit, and then get nice and round here. Like when I say push the ground away and you do it, and you do what I don't want you to do that. Now let's try to hold that and reach your right arm forward and your left leg back. So it probably doesn't feel as strong, right?
No.
Right, okay, so go ahead and set the hand down. So always remember the head position is like paramount, that's the top of the spine. So whatever the head does influences everything else. So when you reach these hairs up to the back, toward the ceiling and the top of the head forward, that puts your upper back in more of a neutral position. And then, so drop the head for a sec, just let it go. Yep. Then, like when that goes down, then this kind of pull this up, then that happens. So you come off your wrist. So what happens is like when you try to progress the movement from that position, where your head is forward on your spine, then it's really hard to find that connection, that balance in the rest of your. So I say it all the time, core strength isn't about abs, it's all about your spine. And your spine is the thing that connects your head to your rib cage to your pelvis. So if you just pop up into a plank without setting up your spine and you bring, say, a forward rounded posture into your plank, it's gonna result in not actually effectively strengthening your core and actually causing perhaps more harm than good. So if any of this sounds familiar and you'd like to learn how to properly progress your plank so that it is actually a powerful core exercise and not a pain in the neck, just let me know. Little comment below and I will help you out.